Okay, back with you for another video tutorial on buying websites at Flippa. Now we're down to basically the last overview of the Just Sold tab before we get to looking at opportunities that we here at WordPress SEO Academy would be interested in, and certainly just to get your questions and your creative business buying juices flowing and hopefully propel you to purchase the business that's right for you. So we're going to click on the Just Sold tab. And again, one thing that we said before is there's a just sold, which means these particularly these websites sold. And one thing that we really credit Flippa for is unlike this is kind of an eBay style site. However, unlike eBay, their listings they do a pretty good job of hiding websites that didn't sell. As we said, you got to go to the advanced features to find unsold properties, and then you click on unsold, and then you just search listings. And when you search listings, what you will find is that this is a premium listing. So we'll open this up. The auction ended and it was relisted because it didn't sell. So you have to do some work to get to a little bit of work anyway to get to sites that didn't sell, while they just sold sites. Just they put those out front in a tab. So we commend them. Because this is about showing success and demonstrating their brand, and we certainly credit them. That is an awesome feature. So when we look at just sold sites, we'll go first into advertising ads.co. So .co sites, this again, this domain originated in Colombia. Well, it's a Colombian domain. But however, it's now universally recognized as a global domain, which means you could just do a few things and have it just searched, just like a .com, .net, .org, and the rest. And we believe this in the last 18 months or whatever, this is the new .com. That's just what we believe. So anyway, this sold at auction. As you could see, there were 22 bids, and we will click on bids. And it doesn't actually give you the bidder's name, but it'll show you the bid history of a who bidded on this, and basically how it ended. So one thing that you would certainly want to do is one thing that we practice is we'll copy the URL, and as we said, this is web to pdf.com. It won't let us do it. Whatever. Let's find another web. Let's. We'll find another. We'll find another. So yeah, we'll go to web. We'll go to PDF my URL. It's not working either. Nevertheless, what we'll do, folks, is. What we'll do is we're going to find one. We're going to stay with these things happen. So we paste those URLs in there, and then we hit convert. We'll come back to that in a minute. However, the end in mind here, folks, is that so it dropped. So we'll go to the download folder and open it up and see if it actually. So this is a web to PDF convert, and this is what we use to save documents. Some people do bookmarking, but we like to have the hard document. However, this will just give you a idea of how websites kind of are bidded. Now there we have to be truthful with you in this, folks, is that there are really no hard fast rules as to how much you should bid. Just like with eBay, you just have to get to know how to bid and what's best for you. Now, as we said before, and let's go to Sociable Guru. This site sold for $2,100 with a gross revenue average of $14.89. and we this folks, we will say that we didn't do due diligence on the site at all. However, what we will say is that if this revenue if this revenue was somehow proved and the site sold for this was an awesome deal. I mean, it's less than 2 months. You're going to have your investment back. So those are things that you certainly want to look at. So interestingly, on this site, it was a actually it's just a buy it now bid. So somebody scooped it up. Remember, we told you that one thing that we told you is that you don't want to let a site get away because you are trying to save 50 bucks or whatever that is. If you prove, if you can prove through due diligence, and we're going to go there, but if you could prove through due diligence that this or even close to this revenue is earned, even if it's a couple $100 lower, folks, you just need to jump on it. And we're just going to let you know that. But if you can prove through due diligence that it is something that is worth buying. So we'll just look at a couple of more of these. And what we know right here, this sold at public auction. So we'll look at the bids here. And the highest bid was $12,700. So essentially, let's just look at this. Bidder for, you could see as we go up that 1,300, 3,004, 4,500, a whole group of bidders was just dropped off after the 4,500 point, and then another one came in with $7,500 bid, and then 3-2, and then 1. Actually, these whoever these people are, maybe they have other websites and are not that concerned about it. But we think that these people probably should have just bid more. And actually, when we look, and we'll go back, when we look at just initially, when we look at what's going on here, this, and we'll open up this JPEG file here. These are PayPal payments. Now, again, we haven't proved that. However, this is a website. This is certainly a website that the market defined for 12,700, and certainly these people must have done their math. But this is a great. We believe it's a great opportunity. So just understand what you're looking for. Don't let sites get away at the last minute, people, because of $100 or $200. If they